Movies. We cannot seem to live without them anymore. Just 20 years ago, we were happy with one movie in a movie theater a month, and maybe one per week at home. 10 years ago, we could afford more with the development of networks and torrents. Now we can watch one or two a day if we want to. And they used to be of more value, and now they're more accessible. And with that accessibility and the number of movies we watch, we start appreciating them less. So I'm going to take a peek at why we should continue considering movies a worthwhile investment of our time providing. We watch them the right way. So, what is the movie? I asked my friends and find out that 3% of them see movie as a commercial enterprise, 32% as a form of art, and 65% as entertainment, just fun. And this seemed logical to me, so I took each of these categories and explored them. So movies as a commercial enterprise. Let's consider the famous home of US film industry, the Hollywood. It's a business, because business is a commercial activity, organization where goods and services are exchanged for one another or for money. The cinema is a commercial product, use such tools typical for business in marketing, advertising, public relations, and others. Interest in cinema as a business has recently increased in many market segments. For example, huge studios based on production and distribution. And all of this contributes to the fast development of the movie industry. And there are 6 big students in the world. It's Universal, 20th Century Fox, Walt Disney, Paramount, Warner Brothers, and Sony. You pretty know all of them. So, as we're trying to look at the movie industry as a business right now, it would be logical to mention that they provide employment, because that's what business do. Give people places to work to make money and support themselves. In order to give a student some sense of the scale of production, I asked them to guess how many people worked on the one Hollywood blockbuster. And only 50% gave me the right answer. That's why I put the actual number of the largest crew of the Hollywood blockbuster. And it goes with Iron Man 3, with 3,310 people in the crew. As we have discovered, quite a few of us consider movies as a form of art. Why? Can we prove it? As always, let's start with the definition and see if our main subject matches. Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines art as the conscious use of skill and creative imagination, especially in the production of aesthetic objects. Therefore, art is the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination. So let's go down this definition and see. It says conscious use of skill and creative imagination. Are movies made consciously? Of course. So much thought goes into them that they're impossible to do in a whim, in your dream, or while your mind is wandering. So definitely conscious. Skill and creative imagination. Definitely. In order to create a story that will keep audience glued to the tube, you have to be very imaginative and very skillful. Are movies an aesthetic object? Have you seen some movies made by Wes Anderson or James Cameron? They're so aesthetically attractive that no one would call them less than a work of art. Like art has Picasso and Da Vinci, so does a movie have Nolan, Kubrick, and Tarantino. The only difference between still art and movies is that movies are motion pictures. It's a visualization based on ideas someone decided to implement using technology and the power of brains. It's a complex story put together by talent and hard work. At the dawn of its development, movie was seen by many as synthetic art that combines music, theater, literature, and art. And many directors in the movies are often inspired by art. And there's examples. There's a painting, Castle in the Pyrenees by René Magritte, and shot from the movie Avatar by James Cameron. So we all agree that art has ability to influence people, so does a movie. Well, now let me put it to you this way. The year Jaws came out, Americans suddenly start to list sharks among their top 10 major fears. The year Brave and Hunger Games came out, female participation in archery went up 105%. In 1995, BMW paid James Bond franchise to have James Bond switch from driving an Aston Martin to BMW Z3. That one move caused so many people to go and buy that car that BMW made $240 million in pre-sales alone. In fact, studies show that movies you watch don't just affect your hobbies, they affect your career choices, your emotions, your sense of identity, your relations, and even your marital status. So, what if we go further and say that movies are instrumental through certain things can happen? They can make us experience things that are outside of our everyday lives. They can interest us in something, give certain knowledge. They can help us what we're patient for. They have a power to transform us to a place we have never been and almost felt them. They can let your imagination run wild watching a different world. They can show you what true love is. They can inspire you and learn how to follow your dreams. So now we come to the next question. If movies are so important in our lives, then what is the right way to watch them? And when I asked a friend of mine, she said, we live in the world with a new technology where you can watch things on your iPhone or tablet, and that's super, super convenient. You have a convenience to go and grab a snack or pause and cutting off and finishing another day. And if you want a bigger screen, you can put it on your laptop or hook up a network to your TV. Some of them are so big right now, you almost feel you're in the theater. According to my survey, 60% of my friends watch their movies at home. And that's all begs the question, are movie theaters are dying for people? Well, strangely enough, the answer is no. And there is a bunch of reasons that movie theaters are going to survive. And easy one is that 3D at home just isn't catching on. It was a big push, but it didn't make it. Everyone thought it's a terrible idea and no one wants to sit at home with their 3D glasses on. The other significant reason is size. A big picture saturates the sense and sucks you into the world through the frame, and it helps you be the participant of the story. It really helps you be in it. You look back thousands of years ago at human art, and you will see this urge to have things captured big. You look at the pyramids of Giza or how tall Michelangelo's David sculpture is. There is always a desire to make and do things bigger. It's just what human wants. And as camera is getting better, pictures get more and more detailed. The other reason that movie theaters are going to survive is because experiences are completely different. As I said before, at home you have so many distractions, but in the theater you're required to pay attention and you're allowed to pay attention. It is expected that your phone will be off and that no one will be talking. You have to experience the movie with the timing and cadence that director intended, and it's just better that way. Plus, the money coming in are so fantastic that they will continue making this fantastic work of art, and we will keep going to see them again and again. So, right, movies are tools to make money that, if it's successful, it brings incredible income to the investors. Movies are certainly a form of art as they use the technology of today and the power of human brains to make a harmony on screen. But for me, they're more than that. They are instrumental in projecting the new ideas and in inspiring us to believe in ourselves. We get to know about those people who came before us, about those who are around us, but most important of all, we get to learn about ourselves. So next time you watch a movie, go for your regular dose of entertainment, but also look at it as an opportunity to discover something new. Thank you.